Thank you for watching the Video Puppet step-by-step how-to guide. We've broken up this training into two parts. The first part is the PowerPoint part, where you learn how to set up and use the PowerPoint template. And the second part of this training is how to upload your PowerPoint to Video Puppet and change the settings so that you get your desired video output. Let's start with part one. So please navigate to the ECI and find the online teaching resources site and open that. Once you've opened that, please navigate to the part of the site that is the Video Puppet topic. In this topic, you can see we've got a few activities added in. The third activity down is the PowerPoint template for Video Puppet specifically, and it's really important that you only use this PowerPoint template for Video Puppet, and you'll see why once we've opened it. So to download this template, all you have to do is click on it and it will automatically download. It also downloads really quickly and doesn't use a lot of data because it's a very small template. So to open the template, please click on it. Okay, here we have our template. So the first thing we need to do is click the Enable Editing button, which allows us to edit. And then the second thing we're going to do is save this file as our first document using the correct naming conventions. As you can see, mine is called ABC123 Unit 777. So we're going to go as File, Save As, and then over here we can write in our name, and I'm going to save this onto my desktop where I like to save my first drafts. Click the Save button. Alright, so now we're good to go. So this template is really simple. You'll see that there are only 4 slides. I'll show you now. First up, we have our title slide. We then have a content slide, and then we have the ending slide. We also have a table of contents slide that we can add. So I'm going to add my table of contents slides by clicking on the New Slides button and then choosing Table of Contents from the selection. So you'll see on the Table of Contents slide and the content slides that there is a large gray area at the bottom of the slide. This is specifically for your subtitles that will be automatically made in Video Puppet, and gray is a good color because the subtitles pop. This template also ensures that you've got no text in the subtitle area, making it difficult to read. If we decide that we don't want a table of contents slide and we want to change this to a regular content slide, make sure that the slide is that you want to change is highlighted on the left hand side, and in the Home tab click on the Layout button and then change your type of slide to regular content. So now we've got 2 content slides and we're good to go. So I have a PowerPoint that I've already prepared that I'd like to use just to show you a couple of things, and here it is. Okay, so this slide, there is a lot going on. I think in the case of adding subtitles and a voiceover, less is more. Cognitive overload and working memory are 2 things that we need to be aware of when we are making multi-sensory PowerPoints. And also the transfer of learning is really important. When there's too much going on, there is no transfer of learning. Your students are just going to get a headache. And probably the only thing that you would take away from this slide is how cute Pancho, my dog, is. If you want to learn a bit more about cognitive overload and working memory, you can have a look on the ECI. I'm just going to navigate to the section here. There's a PowerPoint section with a whole lot of PowerPoint help, and under that we've got PowerPoint resources. So we've got some resources on working memory, cognitive load, and then some tips on how to make effective PowerPoints and avoid death by PowerPoint, which is a real thing, I promise. So let's go back to our PowerPoint. Okay, so here we I think the takeaway from this slide is just keep your slides simple and clean, and you'll see this in the next slide. Yes, I know a lot of you are going to say it's really boring, but it's not about having a crazy slide, it's about transfer of knowledge. Keep things simple. It's probably better to have less information on a slide than more information, because your students are going to be trying to read your slide as well as listen to what you're saying. So less is more. So when you are preparing your slide for Video Puppet, all you need to do is add your narration down here where I've highlighted the text. It really is that simple. You're just going to pop what you want your narration to be, or your subtitles to be, in the notes section. You can try and keep your text as short as possible. I think don't write long paragraphs, because that will cover the whole screen with subtitles. Ideally, you just want 2 lines of subtitles going on at the same time. Because Video Puppet is so easy to use, you can experiment easily with how much text works for you. And I'll show you that in the upload section of this training. Okay, moving down, if you want to insert a video into your PowerPoint, you would go to the Insert tab, which is the one next to the Home tab. Then at the end of the ribbon, you would click on Insert Video. From the drop-down menu, Video from My PC, choose the video and press Insert, which I'm not going to do right now, and that will insert your video into the slide. Your video will also play seamlessly in Video Puppet. What also happens with videos or GIFs, they are automatically sized to take up the whole size of the screen. So if you create some beautiful text or have another picture on the slide, you're not going to see it once it's been run through Video Puppet. Only the subtitles will be shown, and they will be shown over the bottom of the video. It's also good to know that PowerPoint animations and timings and transitions don't work on Video Puppet yet. Okay, so this is the Video Puppet demo example. I just want to show you because it's simple and easy, and it will take a very short time because it's tiny to upload to Video Puppet. Something you also need to be cognizant of is the size of your PowerPoint. So if it is 200 slides with hours of narration, it is going to take you a very long time to render in Video Puppet. It's also going to take you a very long time then to upload to the SharePoint, and which will also take me a very long time to download. So the takeaway from this is just keep things short and simple. I think you will, through experimenting, figure out what is a comfortable size for your PowerPoint moving forward. So here we can see on the first slide we have the Video Puppet logo, and they've written the narration, "Welcome to Video Puppet." Second slide, we've got narration. Third slide, good to go. Fourth, fifth, and sixth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as Video Puppet demo, and I'll leave it in the Video Puppet file on my desktop. Okay, now we've saved that and we are ready to move on to the second part of our training. Okay, moving on to the second part of our training, the Video Puppet part of the video. Videopuppet.com, open that in your browser. You can either create an account, you don't have to create an account, you can use it from the opening screen. I think we'll just start with now because it's easier. You also don't really get any benefits for signing up and having your own account. Let's click on create video now. We are going to use from a presentation. So click on from a presentation and it will wake up the puppet. For some reason it wants me to sign in, so I'll sign in. Right, great, we're authenticating, we're skateboarding, and now we're ready to go. It also tells you that you can create videos with up to 200 screens and upload files of up to 150 megs. Let's get started and create a new video from a presentation. For some reason, it doesn't allow you to drop and drag. You have to physically upload the file. Click on upload a file and then navigate to the correct folder and choose your correct PowerPoint, which I think is this one. Holding thumbs open. This is the part where you upload to Video Puppet, imports the slides. The larger your PowerPoint is, the longer it takes. We're ready to go. Skip the create the video part and click on edit settings. Here you are going to get your video ready for output. With the size, please keep the size the same as the presentation. I have created the PowerPoint the perfect size for YouTube, so please don't fiddle with that. Language, you've got a choice of English UK or US or Australian. You can play around with the voices you like. I like Carol, who is from the UK. Probably a good idea to keep the volume and the speed as normal. The rule of thumb should be leave music out. Again, cognitive overload comes into it. You've got voiceover, you've got subtitles, you've got music, and you're looking at slides. I think personally it would just be too much. Click on the drop down menu and choose no music. Now, subtitles will only happen when you manually set them. So drop down menu, auto generate from narration, and let's go. Video Puppet is doing its thing. Again, the bigger your video is, the longer this takes. Okay, when your video is ready, you'll see it on the screen.
Welcome to Video Puppet. Making videos from screenshots and clips used to be painful. But with Video Puppet, it's now easy to create videos from slides. Upload your presentation file to Video Puppet, and in a few minutes you'll get a video ready to publish on YouTube. It will automatically speed up or slow down the action to match the audio narration, resize images and videos to fit the output format, and even create a lifelike audio track. Thanks for watching.
Okay, there were two little glitches in that video which I'm not sure if you picked up or not. The first one was the subtitles were in front of an image, making them quite difficult to read. So I just want to highlight that for you. The second one, I'm just going to have to find it. I think it's here. When they said you'll, they didn't put the apostrophe double L after the U. So that is something that you need to be really careful with, especially if you're me, because my spelling is atrocious. And I often make funny little mistakes, so please double check or give your PowerPoint to a colleague to check. Just get a fresh pair of eyes in so you won't have mistakes like that. If you're unhappy with your video and you've noticed your mistake, you can go back into your PowerPoint and update it, save it. Here I recommend you save things as version 2, version 3, version 4, version 5. Don't use final version because it never will be the final version. You'll end up having final version 200 if you're anything like me. So if you have an issue and you want to fix it, just fix it, save your version, click upload a new version, and then from the file picker you'll be able to choose your version 2 or version 7 or version 500, and it will upload it automatically, and it should keep the same settings with who you've chosen for the voice. And if you want subtitles or not, but that screen does come up again, so you can tweak your settings and re-render your video. Welcome to my life. If you're happy with it, you click download and it will download your video. Now, again, please be cognizant, the bigger your video is, the longer it will take to download. You also please be cognizant of this fact. Your video is always going to download as result.mp4. Please do not send me a video that's called result.mp4 because I will cry big crocodile tears because I won't know what it is. So what I'd really love you to do is go into your downloads folder, which is on a different screen. Let's just pull this through here. Go to your downloads folder, find your result, right click, rename, and rename it to module ABC 1, 2, 3, whatever, unit 777. Click enter, and then you can drop and drag it onto your desktop. From here, please upload it to either your SharePoint or the Delta SharePoint that we created for you for CL and DL, and then either share your link in an email to Delta or email Delta and let us know that your module ABC 123 Unit 777 is in the CL folder and it's ready to be bookended. And that is it from me. Thank you for watching this very long video, but I hope that it's been helpful, and if you have any issues, please just drop me a mail on the Delta desk asking for help or extra training. Thanks, bye.